Two very different, even polar opposite interpretations of the video you're about to see. One from Metro, one from protesters. We let you decide.
I don't know. Where'd you come from?
Tuesday, February 11th, and a group called Food Not Bombs is on their way to feed the homeless when they claim to roll up on this scene. A homeless woman's books, blankets, and belongings, and Metro Police taking cuffs off the woman.
Are they citing for the camping law?
Yeah, they claim that there was a new ordinance.
You can see in the woman's hands what police left the woman with. Members of the homeless advocacy group say it's a citation. She, one of two homeless people the group claims were cited under what they call a loophole to the camping ordinance, which says no person shall sit, lie, sleep, camp, or otherwise obstruct the cleaning of public sidewalks. This man says he was also cited.
I had already had everything packed, but the new ordinance that they have in place, they don't want us on the streets, period. They say just during cleaning.
The city amendment to the camping ordinance is seen by some as a loophole that goes around the original ordinance that is of no effect if there are no shelter beds available. The ordinance's own language says the city must place appropriate signs or markings to give notice of designated hours of street cleaning. Homeless advocate Katie Krokorkian says no such signs were placed and
it says designated hours, but a homeless person doesn't get to watch the news every day. They don't get to read the paper every day, and they're not, they're trying to survive, so they might not be on the lookout for signs about when and where they're allowed to be. They cited a woman a $1,000 fine for obstructing the sidewalk during street cleaning hours. You'll note there were not street cleaners or street cleaning vehicles on the video because she wasn't standing in their way. She was sleeping on the sidewalk because that's where she lives.
News 3 asked the city of Las Vegas about the video, and they confirm it was taken within the city of Las Vegas limits. And they add the citations are not a $1,000 fine unless a judge deems it so. And they persist. The ordinance exists to connect people to services. Did police connect her to services?
No, she's still there.
News 3 sent the images to Metro Police, who looked up the citations given and told us, despite what the woman says on tape, she was not cited for homelessness under the camping or the street sweeping ordinance. Police did not say what she was cited for. The group that shot the video says, regardless, the woman was not offered services Metro and the city of Las Vegas say they wish to provide.
They're not bringing her somewhere else where it's safer or out of the way. They're just giving her a $1,000 fine, which might as well be $1 million to someone who's sleeping on the sidewalk. And she probably won't make it to her court date, which means she'll get a misdemeanor bench warrant, which means she'll have a warrant out for her arrest. We need to stop the penalties. If we want to help homeless people, then we have to help homeless people. And no, there's no easy way to do it, but fining them and jailing them, by no definition is that providing them assistance.
All right, so two very different ways to see that video, two very different interpretations. Krokorkian and others have really told me, though, that Metro may not be arresting and fining people under the camping ordinance, but she claims the city and the police department are seeing people fined for things like jaywalking, misuse of public benches, being in public parks after hours in homeless concentrated areas. We should also note that Metro Police told me about an hour ago the woman was handcuffed briefly, but that was because at first she refused to sign the citation. Once she signed it, they took off the handcuffs. All of these are claims that we'll follow up on in the coming days, and if you have any feedback or ideas for us, you can call our hotline or email us. Here it is. Might take me some time to get back to you, but we will get back to you.
All right, News 3.